My mother pressed a crumpled 20 in my palm at 17. Said make it multiply, said let it mean what it should mean. I took that 20 and I studied its theology. Learned that paper has a liturgical biology of its own. It genuflects for no one, grants no absolution, just redistributes the seismic weight of every institution. Built on its accumulation, I became a student of his movement, of the prudent and imprudent ways of travel. Learn that cash is no allegiance, no ideology, no paternal obedience. It simply goes where gravity and nerve directed. And I had both in quantities that nobody expected. Cash don't care who held it last, don't carry grief, don't carry past. It's the most democratic and the most productive thing, the only universal offering that every altar, every king, every desperate man, and every broken spring of hope is ever recognized as real. Cash is just a measure of the deal between what you were willing to become and what the world was willing to succumb to paying for. That's all, that's everything. That's the sum. I've heard it in denominations from the desperate to the obscene. Watched it change the atmospheric pressure of a scene. Watch men who had convictions, let them soften at its presence. Watch principles dissolve with the phosphorescent ease of something never quite as solid as it seemed. Cash revealed the coefficient of what everyone esteemed as their immovable, their non-negotiable position. Just a number away from repositioning. And I don't say this with contempt, I say it with clarity of a man who watched the mechanism with familiarity. We are all denominated somewhere, all have a threshold below which we are principled and past which we are sold. Cash don't care who held it last, don't carry grief, don't carry past. It's the most democratic and the most reductive thing, the only universal offering that every altar, every king, every desperate man, and every broken spring of hope is ever recognized as real. Cash is just a measure of the deal between what you were willing to become and what the world was willing to succumb to paying for. That's all, that's everything. That's the sum. The paradox of accumulation is its own dimension. The first 10,000 had a visible glistening to it, felt like oxygen returning to a star ventricle. The next 10 felt like information centrical to everything I theorized about the world and where I fit, but somewhere past the threshold where the fear of poverty quit its residence inside my sternum. Something else moved in a different kind of vacancy, a hollow discipline of wanting what the money couldn't denominate. The things that have no market, things that dissipate the moment you attempt to quantify the weight. The table full of cash at 2 a.m. the immaculate and indifferent pile. And the question underneath it all, what was this actually for? Before it answered every call. My mother's 20 built a lineage she didn't intend. Created corridors of consequence that had no end. She wanted sufficiency, the unremarkable provision of a life without the jagged edge of every decision being existential. She wanted bread without the theology, and I gave her everything but that. Gave her the apology of excess, the overcorrection of a son who couldn't stop at enough, who kept the engine running past the top of what was needed into what was compulsive into myth. Cash became my language and my monolith, my argument against the universe that underpaid us both. And she just wanted groceries, and I built a Jericho. 2 a.m. The pile immaculate, the room indifferent, the man inadequate to the question that the cash can't answer, that no denomination was ever adequate to address. My mother pressed a 20 in my palm, and what she really pressed was warmth, and I built Jericho instead.